Alrighty, I'm just doing a quick audio test here. Oh, looks like you don't even hear that back, so that might be nice. Perfect. Okay, we can go ahead and switch back to that. And hop on in. Oh, no, didn't want that to happen. Ah, that is loud on my ears. That's what I wanted, not this one. Okay. Should be pretty much set to go. I did go ahead and pull up some music for when we are in the middle of doing calcs so that there's something to listen to when I'm kind of focused. Which we're pretty much going to be doing calcs right away, so I don't even know why I bothered turning the audio on here. So we're going to go ahead and turn the sound there off and turn that on. Guess I'll turn it on here so I can test and see what it sounds like here. Be a little higher. I think that should be fine. It's fine enough for me for right now. Okay, so jump over to the calcs. We are going to go ahead and work on Bugsy. My mouse is kind of fighting me right now, so hopefully that doesn't turn into too much of a problem. But we'll go ahead and take a look at what we're working with here. We're going to be opening with the low kicks, which does nothing to Halucha, so we'll probably just open with Halucha. Adamant black belt. Halucha, we are 34. Adamant black belt. Drought. And we have Aerial Ace. We'll probably ditch the black belt. We might not even have. We might go with no move on Halucha, or no item, because it's gonna get knocked off immediately anyways. And if we go to +1, we might Hone Claws first, but it's not a guarantee. Oh my gosh, my mouse. What is happening? Yeah, I think we will go ahead and just take the black belt off. And leave it as is there. I'm going to throw this thing. And then I'm not going to be able to do anything because I don't have another mouse. Okay. Yeah, I think that is our go-to for that. Just aerial ace and aerial ace. And we will have gotten rid of the sun, or of the rain, so that's one less thing to worry about. As far as the Ledian, that one's a little more difficult to deal with because of the Ice Punch and Thunder Punch. I mean, part of me wants to say Iron Moth for that, but I do have the dry skin, so I'm also a little nervous about that. Iron Moth at 34, not 250, 34. Ledian at 32. We have dry skin. Modest. We have just Ember as our fire type. Ember and Fire Spin. This is in the sun. What if we go Charcoal? So Charcoal Ember in the sun does kill. And the most damage it can deal to us is the Thunder Punch, which is really not that much. So I think that is what we go with. Charcoal swap. Okay, so that's Ledian. Scyther. Bug Bite, Sword Stance, Rock Smash, Aerial Ace. Is it Gigalith? Probably Gigalith, especially since we got Rock Blast. Gigalith at 34 into the Scyther at 32. We have Rock Blast. We can go ahead and have the, I think it's Chople for fighting. Is that right? Yeah, Chople. What's our... We have Unaware. And we can go Impish. Oh my gosh, my mouse. Yeah. So Gigalith is our answer there. Take Vibrava off the team. And then we don't really have any other fire. Or we got Lampent. Do we want to Lampent for Scizor? I kinda don't see why not. place of, I guess, Ursa Ring, probably. Actually, no, in place of Axorus, since everything on the team is physical, having that bulk in the back will be good. Let's go ahead and level up. Minto, absolutely not. Your defense, sure, over Harden. Smackdown. Yeah. We will pass on that for the time being. Rock Slide, we will take that over Mud Slap. Okay. We go Berry Pouch. Chopple to Gary. Let me go ahead and, oh my. Rampant with Flame Burst. Probably won't be in the sun at this point. Scizor, Bugsy. 32. R34. Aerial Ace does the most. What if we go Bold for you? I am really about ready to throw this thing. It's kind of really freaking out. Okay, so let's make Lampent bulky with the bold nature. What is your ability? It's Marvel Scale. And I think we'll just give it the citrus. That way, if it Aerial Ace crits us or whatever, we should be fine. Okay, and then just double check that it is Flame Burst that we have. Yes. Okay. Give you citrus. You have Chopple. Make you Impish. Actually, I might end up ditching the Obstagoon for this fight, since it is all bug types. You know, Obstagoon's really good, so... But, I think that's probably a smart play to go with you. Grab the Crobat instead of the Haxorus. The only thing we gotta worry about is really the Ice Punch for it. So I think that's the team. The Ursaluna and Crobat I'm not terribly concerned about as far as what they have. Probably give you Citrus Berry instead, and then you're fine with what you got. Okay. I think that is good. Go ahead and make our trek back. Go ahead and take her out since I apparently forgot to do that. really baffled at how little that flying press did. High horsepower. Hammer arm? Sure. Okay. And I think I want to fight him too, so I don't gotta worry about it in the future. Just get it done and out of the way. Okay. Whoops. Guess I'm getting in one more fight. All right. Go ahead and save it up. And file up. Go ahead and throw on a save state as well. And go ahead and pause that and turn our music here back on. And jump right in. Now there's a pretty solid chance of a U-turn, but I'm really not terribly concerned with that. Okay, knock off. Speed that up. And we finish it off. Most likely Ledian, since it's got the Ice and Thunder Punch. Oh, Scyther. Interesting. I guess for the aerial ace. But we eat up an aerial ace for sure here. And then we Rock Blast. We don't care about your Chardy because it'll only affect the first one, and the second one should take you out. Okay. Skizzer will expecting a Rock Smash here. Out to Luna. Oh, Bullet Punch. I guess that is super effective as well. Go ahead, Flame Burst. Okay, we get a Flame Burst off on the Ledian instead. Which should do a good amount of damage. What do you go for here? Ledian. Bugsy at 32. Wants to go for Thunder Punch. We are at 64. So 67%. We are outside of crit range here, so I think we just continue to Flame Burst. Okay. And then let me look at that Scizor again. change that. Whoops, I'll just leave it. We're almost done. And we will be doing calcs again here in just a minute. 44 from the aerial ace. Oh my gosh, the stupid mouse. 56. We're at 59%, so we are afraid of a crit here. But we know it's aerial ace, which I assume Iron Moth eats up just fine. Scizor at 32. Actually does quite a bit to you as well, but we do outspeed in one shot. Wait, do you outspeed? 52. You do not outspeed. Okay, and then we Ember. Ta-da! Who would have thought weather manipulation this early would be that beneficial? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the music back off here. Turn that back on. That way I can speed up and not have a bunch of crackling. So, Bugsy was pretty much as simple and easy as I expected. Now the question is, are the next fights going to be as simple and easy as expected? And Bugsy gets so much harder after Surge. That is crazy. Mini bosses. We are on to the double battles. Okay, so Duat Dartrix, as always. We probably just want to take out the Dartrix like usual. Maybe we open with these two still right in place as they are. Or maybe Luna instead, since it's not going to take damage from the dry skin. Speed is 52, Dartrix is, well, Duat outspeeds, which is a little annoying. But we can, I guess, make you timid. The Water Pledge shouldn't do too much since it'll be in the sun. Duat. In the sun. Wow, the Water Pledge actually does still do quite a bit. It's not enough to be worried about. We'll make you timid. We have Hex. And I think we'll just leave the Citrus Berry. But I think that's a solid open. The Flame Flame Burst will definitely take the Duat out, or the Dartrix out, and then we'll probably swap the Hawlucha out, because I'm assuming that Duat will want to go for the Ice Beam into Hawlucha. 32. I don't actually think I leveled up the Duat on this page. I did not. Okay, so maybe that Water Pledge is more than I want to be taking. I think it's still fine. But her Flame Burst in the sun, like, definitely takes out the Dartrix. Oh my, this thing is driving me crazy. What? Oh, I don't have the sun turned on. Okay, so yeah. Flame Burst in the sun takes out the Dartrix. We get a little bit of chip on the Duat with that. I don't want to get a new mouse. Why can't you just work properly? So yeah, the Ice Beam's almost definitely coming into the Hawlucha there. So we can swap the Hawlucha in to who? Who do I want to swap you into? Arctozolt? Sure, we'll swap it into Arctozolt. Why not? It's not a mon that I've ever used. So we'll see what happens here. There, we do need to get rid of the current moves. We'll pretty much take whatever. Okay. I have no idea what Arctozolt does. Okay, so we're a physical attacker. Can definitely be ran special, but a little more physical. Decent bulk, but slow. Everything current. I think Technician is less than or equal, not just less than. Yeah, 60 or less, not just less than. That's what I thought. Okay, so everything we currently have is boosted there. Let me see if there's any relearn moves that we missed out on here. I guess we can grab Powder Snow. Can't go get Flash quite yet, which would be super nice. we do get Thunder Punch. We will definitely take that over probably Echoed Voice. Bulldoze. I guess Bulldoze is boosted, so why not? Over... Yeah, we'll do it over Powder Snow. Okay. I think that's good enough for you. Let me go ahead and plug it in here. Oh my, this thing is getting thrown through a window. Arctizolt, blank, at... Ah! 34 against Semi-Sage. Okay. You have Focus Blast, which is annoying. The HP Fire really doesn't do too much. Oh! This is really about to get smashed. Okay. What was I doing? I keep getting distracted by the fact that my mouse is not doing what I want it to. Let's go plus Death minus special attack. And give you, I guess, Chopple. Or actually, you have Flash Cannon. Ooh, this is at level 23. Let me fix that. 30. Okay, so Focus Blast is extremely detrimental. Duat at level 32. Water Pledge is our biggest problem child, but that one's really not that bad. So yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and grab the Chopple. Or the Semi-Sage at level 30. And that makes Power Gem the most amount of damage there. How much do we do with the Pluck? A solid amount. And then Lampet can probably do the rest. Oh my! Stop! Yeah, I think that's pretty much fine for that. Ooh, we're not taking into consideration the sun will be up. Yes, I just smashed my mouse against the table. That makes HP Fire the most amount of damage there. Which which I think we're still fine with. Oh, what is your problem? I'm gonna try something real quick. Okay, we'll see if that does anything. Okay. I think Iroh's still a definite bring. Wigglytuff really does nothing to it. Both the Duat and the Semi-Seer have ice. So perhaps we do something else as those two slots in the back. Semi-Seer does have low kick. But we just will make sure that you're not out in front of that. And then I think I'm going to grab Haxorus over Ursaluna. No, I won't. Ursaluna's fine. Right where it is. We don't have a knockoff to worry about, so we can go ahead and give you something. Probably just a berry. I think that should get us where we need to go. Go ahead and get our Brick Break out of here real quick. Slap a save and hope that I'm not missing something here. Because I actually really like our team and I don't want to be throwing this on something stupid. We were going to swap you because we're expecting the Ice Beam. Go to Abby, and then we Flame Burst the Dartrix. I guess I forgot to do a couple of things here. We'll go back to that. We will pause that, and we will turn that back on. Okay, I didn't change Luna's stupid nature to outspeed there. That's what just happened. So that's a little problematic. We got Wigglytuff coming in, which I feel like I'm not that upset about that. But I still need to switch Abby. Probably go Iroh. And then we can I guess just Flame Burst Wigglytuff. Flash Cannon. We should eat that up. Devoured. Incinerate. We don't really care too much about that. dry skin did a lot. So what does the Duat want to do here to either one of these? At level 32 in the sun, it does absolutely nothing to Iron Moth. And Lampent, Duat, 32 in the sun. I actually think I'm just safe here to stay in. And we can acid spray you and Hex you. Okay. Oh, you outspeed. Interesting. I did not expect it to outspeed Lampent, but whatever. 41. It should not have outsped Lampent. Interesting. I have no idea what happened there. Okay, so we unfortunately have to double switch here. Probably go into Olivia here and Henrietta here. Okay, heat that up. Where are our speeds in this situation? We are at 80. You outspeed the Duat, but not the Semi-Sage. And you're at 95. You do outspeed the Semi-Sage. I think I can pretty safely just Seed Bomb there and Aerial Ace there. Okay, so that does work like, what is it, round? Where one goes right after the other, which is a little annoying. But why did... I'm really confused by the speeds. Because... what is going on? You're 80, you outspeed the Duat, you're 95, you outspeed the Semi-Sage. Why is everything outspeeding us? Let's see here. 32. 86. Oh, that's a Semi-Sage. And it's at 30, not even 32. What is happening? I'm really confused. I'm just glad that they're not doing much damage. I just really don't understand why they're outspeeding. Okay, we outsped there. Maybe we did outspeed the Semi-Sage last time and I just got a little confused. Okay, it is It's gotta be low kick into Obstagoon here. I would imagine I survive an HP ice. Seer at 32. Yeah, we live the HP ice just fine. So we definitely swap you. And I don't like swapping into Luna here, but I feel like I have to. And then we can probably Flying Press here. Okay, Fire Pledge the Hawlucha for some reason. I guess that is what it is. But we know we outspeed and finish off with another Flying Press. Okay. That was pretty scary, but overall could have been worse. Come on. And Bile. And then we will go ahead and get things swapped back over to take a look at the next fight. Okay. Lily Cramorant. Cramorant has speed of 84. It's level 30. Yeah, so 84. Obviously, the Hawlucha outspeeds. I'm not sure what else we have that outspeeds as of right now. You outspeed, but I really don't want to do Hawlucha and you. That sounds like not a great idea. Unless I change Hawlucha's ability, which is not... That's fine, I guess. Oh, duh, you're obviously the answer here. So we go... is it just you two, or do I not like the Ancient Power? I feel like we don't really care about the Ancient Power, to be honest. Lily is at level 32. Yeah, we really don't care about the Ancient Power. And your other ability was Heavy Metal, which we may just go ahead and swap you back to. And then give you... what was it? The Charty? Nope, not the Charty. Shucka? Nope, not Shucka. What's the Rockberry? It is Charty. Why didn't it change the Ancient Power? Oh, Ancient Power is not super effective because I'm fighting. Duh. Okay, so that's just fine. We'll just, I guess, go Citrus. Okay. already has a citrus. Okay, good job. Ugh, this is so annoying. Okay. We will swap you back to heavy metal. Don't even remember what you have, but I'm sure whatever it is fine. Intimidate. Nope. Your name is not Intimidate, it's Jolteon. Level 34. We will go ahead and swap you to Modest with Intimidate. Oh. Really hope you guys didn't hear that. That was a kind of a violent pop. And we have Flash. Oh. Got really confused for a second. You're 30. Yeah, Flash just takes you out. We easily outspeed, but we need to run back and make you Modest real quick before I forget, like I did with the Lampent. And then take unnecessary damage. Okay. There we go. I have no item on you on the docks, but we can go ahead and give you something. I don't know what you have right now. Citrus, that's fine. The Lily could go for Earth Power into Jolteon, which would be potentially problematic. Level 32. Earth Power really doesn't do too bad, but why don't we actually just give you the ground berry, just because, provided we have the ground one, which we do. That one's the Shucka. Okay. So I got the Chardy correct, and I remembered the Shucka. It was very close, because rock and ground are very similar typings. Okay, so go here, go Shucka. That was a long pause in the song. Okay, so that's our open. Take out Cramorant pretty easily there. Really don't take too much from the Lily, no matter what it goes for. Nidoqueen comes out and wants to Scorching Sands into the Jolteon. We can go ahead and swap on that turn to the Sigilyph. That way we can go ahead and Psychic move it. Psywave, I don't want Psywave. I don't care if it's the Tailwind. Take Tailwind over Miracle Eye. You have Esper Wing? Whirlwind, Psybeam. Esper Wing is special and does more damage and has a high crit ratio. You're gonna stick with Esper Wing. Okay, Air Cutter. Take that over Gust. Light Screen. could actually be beneficial for this fight. We'll get rid of hypnosis because I'm never clicking that. Reflect will pass on this fight. Synchronize, I don't care. And mirror move, I don't care. Yeah, I think you're actually a pretty solid swap here. We have Quark Drive, which won't do anything for us. You are a Sigalith. At 34, we'll make you modest. Work Drive. You have Esper Wing and Air Cutter. And we'll be fighting the Nido Queen at level 30. Esper Wing almost takes you out. If we give you the Twisted Spoon, it does take you out. And you really don't do much to us. What does the Lily do with the Ancient Power? Really is not that bad. Or, well, actually, this is at level 25, 32. Really is not that bad. Because they should be going for ground move into this slot, would be my guess. So I shouldn't be taking any damage here. There might be an Ancient Power into the Halucha and the Scorching Sands into the Jolteon, but I kind of doubt that would be the case. Give you the Twisted Spoon. And make you modest. I think I already got you swapped. Yes, I did. Adamant, good to go. And then just stuff to deal with the water types. Which we have dry skin here, so that pretty much takes care of that. The ice moves don't do anything, and the Dragon Pulse probably does a decent amount, but really not too scared of that. I don't believe. We'll go ahead and give you a citrus instead of charcoal, because you're not going to be going for fire titans anyways. And you're just a solid bring, and then do I want something else over Ursa Ring? I guess probably the Arctozolt. And I think we should be pretty much good there. Do a quick item and nature check. Citrus Adamant, Shucka Modest, Twisted Spoon Modest, Chopple Bashful. Why don't we make you especially bulky? Plus Spadef minus speed, I guess, because its speed doesn't matter. Which I think is way down here. Yeah, sassy. Sassy Chopple, which we can change to citrus. And we've got Modest Citrus and Impish Citrus. Impish really doesn't do anything in this fight, so let's make you especially bulky instead. Plus Spadef minus attack, which was careful, I think. Yeah. Alrighty. And that was just on the chat end, I guess. Alright, I think it's fine. Might have been skipping a little bit there, but it looks like we're still live. Okay, let's go back to that, and here. Let me pull that back up for my sake, and we should be good to go. Okay. Your move into the Cramorant doesn't really matter. Your move is Flash every time. So very intimidating. We can aerial ace and flash into the Cramorant. And get it out! Okay, beat it up. Not a big deal there. We can go ahead and I think I'm gonna roost here and swap there, just in case it does go for the ancient power into the slot again. Wow, what? I didn't read that at all. That was crazy. I think the Esper Wing did just outright take it out. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna double check. At level 30. Yeah, Esper Wing does take it out. Okay. Beautiful. Ancient power into Sigalith to be expected. Buff there is kind of annoying, but also not terribly concerned. It's going to be going for Ancient Power into this slot again, so I think I'm going to go to Olivia first. Okay. Flying Press, and I guess I'll just stay in for this turn. That way, maybe it'll go for like Scald or Flip Turn into that slot. You see what it does to Hawlucha. We're going up against Luminion at level 30. So it's actually probably Ice Beam into Hawlucha. So I think we will swap Hawlucha out for you, and then Seed Bomb here. Okay, beautiful. damage, we can go ahead and acid spray and seed bomb. Okay. Tatsugiri. Am I nervous about? Not really. And acid spray, and we can make slash. Lowers Spadep. Dragon Pulse, we should eat that just fine. Yeah, okay. And there we go. Much simpler and easier than the previous one. We will bile up and start checking out things for the next fight. Audio, turn that off, turn that on. Go there. That's not what we're working on. Rivals. Okay. So I would imagine Halucha just takes out the Exploud or the Loudred to level 32. They're all at level 32. We have Flying Press. We give it the Black Belt. Okay, so we don't just take it out, and we do actually take a lot from it in response. We do outspeed it. Sun doesn't do anything to ice, yeah. Interesting. Huh. What about Ursaluna's hammer arm? Hammer arm. Loudred at 32. I really don't like that one too much either. Oh, it's because it got Chopple. That's why the Flying Press doesn't kill. Duh. What about a Dragon Fang Haxorus Outrage? Adamant. You don't have Rivalry. I don't remember what you do have. I don't think it does anything. Unseen Fist. Give you the Dragon Fang with Outrage. Okay, doesn't do it. Oh, this is on the Lily. Hold on. 32. Okay, so Outrage does take it out. Looks like Dragon Claw does not. Ooh, Dragon Claw does. 34, Adamant, Unseen Fist, Dragon Fang, Dragon Claw does take it out. Adamant, Dragon Fang, level 34, 126 attack. We do outspeed. Okay. So that's our go-to there. Beautiful. And anything swapping in on that isn't going to like it by any means. Our answer for Lunatone is going to be probably just Obstagoon. Can't imagine the Power Gem does too much. Do I have Obstagoon up here yet? I do not. Do that over the Hawlucha, because I don't think the Hawlucha might come. Over to Sigalith. Was I looking at Obstagoon? Blank. 34. We go. We currently have it as careful, and that's fine. I don't remember what ability it has. Compound Eyes. Just leave that blank. We're going into the Lunatone with a Night Slash. Okay. Yeah, that's just our go-to. We don't gotta worry about the Calm Mind raising its defense. Yeah, and then just leave you with a Citrus. Okay. Arctozolt may be our Crawdon answer. Crawdont, Rendon, level 32. Maybe not. That does considerably more than I thought it was going to. Okay, so you're not our answer there. What is our answer there? I can't imagine you like the waterfall. 32. Yeah, absolutely not. The stupid sash on this thing gets me every time. I'm pretty sure you get Bullet Seed, right? Check that out before I bother putting it in for damage here. You do get it. So let me check and see where we stand with that. Into the Crawdont at 32. We go Bullet Seed, and I guess make you plus attack. Could honestly probably go plus attack minus speed, because you outspeed regardless. And then we go yeah, you're not our answer either. The knockoff does far too much without you holding an item. Okay. What else can we do? What about low kicks here? Low kick, Sevi, 34. Knockoff does a whole lot, but the other ones really aren't so bad. You do have Cheek Pouch, which is kind of crazy. But the knockoff is the problem. Let's put you as plus defense minus, I'm assuming you're a physical attacker. Oh yeah, for sure, 102. Oh, I guess I had it right here in front of me too. So we'll make you, I guess, adamant. We got Cheek Pouch. Double kick. With the black belt. Yeah, that doesn't help at all. May just go no item. And lunge has got a secondary effect too, doesn't it? Lowers the foe's attack. Ooh. That's kind of big. Okay, we just found our answer. Put you away. And we're gonna go no item on it to avoid the knockoff damage a bit. I'm assuming the dual chop doesn't do it. Yeah, no, not a chance. But it is stronger than Breaking Swipe. Okay. We will go make it adamant real quick. Or actually, being adamant doesn't really help in any way. Maybe we go impish. Yeah, we're gonna go impish. Okay, so yeah, no item. Your moves are what they are. There, so those three are guaranteeds. I think it's just Iron Moth into the Grovile, which kind of stinks because I removed Iron Moth for something else. 34 into the Grovile. Yeah, Rock Tomb does the most, and that's really not bad damage by any means. Just leave the citrus on it. So yeah, citrus, modest. Dry skin. Citrus. And we have acid spray. Yeah, Iron Moth is just the answer there. Sigalith really doesn't do much of anything. What are better backups here? Probably you. And over the Arctisult, we'll grab you. Completely offline. Give this just a minute here. Buffering, okay. My internet's been kind of acting up today, but looks like we're still live. Yeah, we're still live. Okay. Just been kind of in and out. I hope doesn't go out in the middle of anything important. So, we open with Henry and we Dragon Claw from everything we put into the calculator. That just take it out. Axorus into the Loudred at level 32. Adamant, Unseen Fist, Dragon Fang, Dragon Claw does take it out. Okay, so go ahead and turn that off. We will turn this back on. And we will swap the scene back. And jump right in. Okay. Alright, Loudred, here we go. We Dragon Claw you. And you're gone. Lunatone comes out, probably goes for Calm Mind. We don't really care all that much. We just go out to Olivia. Oh no, it did go for Power Gem. Alright. Too bad it didn't go for Side Shock. Night Slash. Eat your berry, it's fine. And the next one will take you out. Go ahead and eat our berry in response. And finish you off. Okay. Crawdaunt. What is Crawdaunt wanting to go for here? I'm assuming Waterfall. Crawdaunt into the Obstagoon, level 32. It could be Waterfall, it could be X-Scissor. I think both are fine. Yeah, both do the same amount to flow kicks. So we will go ahead and swap to our answer there. Waterfall, beat it up. And then we lunge. We lower your attack. That is an insanely long animation. again, we don't even have to worry about the Aqua Jet. Beautiful. Grovyle comes in. Grovyle does outspeed us, I do believe. Regardless, we just go out into Iroh. Take the Rock Tomb. That does do the most damage to us, which is a little unfortunate. But I think that's really the only move that it could have gone for there. Probably should have swapped something else and then into Iroh. But the Acid Spray should take care of things here. Not quite. I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in, just make sure we're not in crit territory. I think we're fine. We're at 63 against the Grovyle at 32. 42.5%. A crit can take me out. It's definitely going for Rock Tomb here. I think Joel's fine. The question is, what does Joel do in response? Actually, are you fine? You don't there's no way you outspeed though. Especially after getting Rock Tombed. Grovyle at 32. Oh. I think you're just our answer here. To avoid any crit shenanigans. Okay, yeah, that did nothing. And then we Aerial Ace. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Got our shiny stone. Which I think we had... Maybe that must have been in the last run. I thought we had the Minccino. But that must have been in the last one. We have nothing that takes advantage of that. So we just move on. I'm going to go ahead and just switch back to the other music. That way I can speed through and not have to listen to that gobbledygook. I did not grab this, which would have been unfortunate. First impression, I guess. It didn't do too much. Alrighty, let's get you out of here into Iroh. And Acid Spray. And Acid Spray. Okay. No. We want to leave. And let the ship go bye-bye. Go ahead and save real quick. And build up. Although we're heading to the Pokemon Center, I did not need to do that. Okay, so go ahead and swap back here. We're gonna go ahead and start working on Surge. Which I'm really not entirely sure how afraid of this I am, to be completely honest. Go ahead and just pull up the PC. I'm gonna move everybody into the make examinations a little easier. I know something has access to Psychic Surge, but I do not remember what. I want to say it was Ambipom. Yeah. So Ambipom is almost definitely coming just to get rid of the Electric Surge. Which is a little unfortunate, because I don't think Ambipom really does anything beyond that. Actually, before I get started, I'm going to go ahead and run to the restroom. I will be right back. Alrighty. So, we open with Pincurchin. I've got to have something that just takes it out, I feel like. Okay, it was already on it. Alright. Do you do the job is the question. So Elucha might come. We'll leave that on. Lokix is probably not. Actually, it might. Iron Moth is probably not coming. Electrode. Sui. Did I mess that up? Okay, that's fine. 34 into the Pincurchin and a Surge. We have Mega Drain. We can go Modest. So we don't take it out, even with the Miracle Seed. And I don't think there's any better grass type moves for it as of right now. But do I care that I don't take it out? I mean, the HP Ice is really the only thing that does anything to me. And since the Miracle Seed doesn't take it out, we could go Yachi instead. that was the ice one at least. Yeah, gotcha. So let's go ahead and swap that to the Yachi Berry. It'll still want to go for HP Ice. If it doesn't want to swap, it very well could just swap. We have Contrary, but that doesn't do anything for us in this scenario. Our attack is probably not worth trying to take advantage of the Contrary Intimidate. Especially since it's got Flame Burst on an electric. It would bring us to +2 if we were able to get both off. But I don't think it's worth even bothering to calculate. Okay, so I think we just open with you. That's for now. I think we open with that. The other options are also not amazing. I would imagine. Let's see here. Electro Ball. We can try that. Since that's based off of speed. Oh, Electro Ball does just take it out. Okay. So I guess we go for Electro Ball. Pretty sure it's already got that. Contrary. Yep, we already got Electro Ball. So that's what we go for there. And then once we have the Pincurchin out of the way, then we want to switch Ambipom in at some point. We can try to come up with something for it to actually do, but I'm not sure what at the moment. Assuming it's not leveled. Oh, it is leveled up. Okay. Adamant, Psychic Surge, Dual Chop, Double Hit, Acrobatics, Bake Out. Do we just leave you with no item, or I guess the well, we're going to do electric types. Your acrobatics doesn't matter. You get like Stomping Tantrum maybe. You get Mud Bomb, but your special attack is atrocious. Okay. How do you get teleport? Weird. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. I'm looking for Ambipom. You do get Dig, which could be useful. Brick Break is good. I don't think, we don't have any screens to deal with, but Brick Break overall is going to be better than Acrobatics for this fight. U-turn might actually be pretty good on you. Probably do that over Dual Chop, I guess. we give you dig is the question. The problem with dig is he just swaps into the Vikavolt on it. Let's see here. Stab. The 70 and 35 is 105 versus that being super effective is 120. So dig damage wise is better, but I think staying with double hit's probably just better overall, because as I said, if I go for dig, he just swaps to the Vikavolt and we do nothing. Okay, so that's that one. I really don't know what it does in the fight outside of coming in and getting rid of the terrain. But the U-turn on it's pretty nice. We can make it plus speed too, if need be. 115. We do actually outspeed everything but the Manectric, and going plus speed won't get us past the Manectric, so we just stick with Adamant here. And yeah, it can come in and U-turn out. Kind of bait moves or whatever, at least once. Our big problem last time was the Pawmot. Is that going to be a problem again? Quite possibly. I mean, it really doesn't do anything to Iron Moth, I don't think. Which is annoying, because I just got rid of Iron Moth saying that it's probably not coming. Iron Moth. 34. Modest. You have dry skin. The item doesn't matter for right now. Into the Pawmot. Attack Surge. We had Ember. Fire Spin. We have Acid Spray. The Thunder Punch actually does a lot. Okay. What else do we have here to deal with you? How's the Ursulon build up to that Ice Punch? Or actually, the Drain Punch is going to be the problem one. Not well, that's for sure. Howdy, howdy. What do I do here? it's Mudsdale instead of Ursaluna. What do you have? Aerialate. Maybe. Lurking for the lake walk again. Good deal. Still nice and cool. Let's go. Plus defense minus special attack. Your aerialate. The ice punch still does so much. Yachi, please do what I need you to. We have Rototiller. I guess I don't know what Rototiller does. Bulldoze. I accidentally passed on my horsepower. Let's get that back. And give you the Yachi. And that should take care of things. Ah! Computer, don't do this. Thank you. $78 is not hot. I mean, it's definitely warm, but 78 is not hot. High horsepower. That. And Yachi. Okay. Oh, I burn instantly too, but I still burn at -20. Attack and special attack stats of all grass type Pokemon are raised. That's a weird move. Okay, so we got our Incursion answer, we've got our Palma answer. We have you to deal with the terrain. Vikavolt, what do we do to you? Definitely not Iron Moth. Any shot aerial ace one-shots it with the sharp beak. Probably not. Not even close. Not even remotely close. Okay. You got the Akaberry. What do you do to Gigalith? Actually, what do you do to the low kicks? We'll just leave that on there real quick and see what happens here. Surge. Holy cannoli, that bug buzz. Okay. See, you don't like that. Don't tell me it's the bug. I mean, the dust ox at 34. We go plus Bedeth minus attack, probably. You have download. Am I going crazy or did the light just flash? Into the Vikavolt. Huh. I guess the Vikavolt really doesn't do too much to you. That's kinda... But what do we do to it? That is always the question. We could toxic it. We get Moonlight, which is... This might be the answer to Vikavolt, and I don't want it to be. Psybeam. Guess over Bug Bite, because your attack is... Both your attack and your special attack are bad. What am I talking about? Silverwind, we'll take that over Psybeam. Light Screen. Pass on, because I think your moveset's pretty much set. Ooh, Sludge Bomb. I think we'll take that over Venoshock, even though Venoshock might be better since I'm probably going to Toxic it first. Okay. I think we wanted you Impish, is that right? Yes, Impish. And then we want you Calm. Did I already get you taken care of? I did not. You should be modest, and Yambi Palm's already fine. And we can give you, let's see here, Sludge Bomb with Poison Barb. Poison Barb really doesn't help that much, so we'll just stick with the citrus. Should already have the Yachi, you got a citrus, you got a Yachi, although you'll stick with the Yachi. In case you have to come out for the Pama for whatever reason, you'll stick with the Yachi. I hope that's not the case, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Let's see here. Belly Bolt. It's also kind of annoying. We could go Axorus for the Belly Bolt. I think it probably gets a ground type move. You do get bad tantrum. So we'll go ahead and give you that. Over Outrage. And just see with the soft sand into the belly bolts. Huh. I think we just stay with the Dragon Fang. That Stomping Tantrum doesn't really do anything to it. And at least with the Dragon Fang, Dragon Claw has a chance to 2-ko. But it really doesn't do much of anything to me. So I think you are fine the way you are. Dragon Fang, Adamant, Unseen Fist, Dragon Claw, First Impression, Stomping Tantrum, and False Swipe. Let's actually just go ahead and give you the Outrage back. Over the False Swipe as a just in case. Nope. Hitting one. Don't outspeed the Pama, which is fine. Do I give you a Yachi too, just in case? I kind of think I should give you a Yachi too, just in case. Since even with the Dragon Fang, it's not a guaranteed. And then we can just turn that into a 3-ko. Pama is definitely scary. Yeah. We'll leave it with the Yachi just in case. Never would have thought I'd be running 3 Yachis on one team, especially against a not ice type team. And Manectric has Flame Burst and HP Grass. Assuming Ursaluna doesn't like you. Into Manectric. Lieutenant Surge. HP Grass really isn't that bad. We can run a Rindo. And it should be going for Flame Burst instead. And we can do plus Bedef minus Attack. Justified. And you have high horsepower. Okay. Yep, Ursaluna is the way here. Change you to careful. Alrighty. I cannot believe I'm bringing a Dusthawk just to this. Do you have one bit of priority? guess I got fake out as well. That's another bit of priority. But I think that's about all the priority I can get on the team. Alright, I think this is it for the squad. We can go ahead and work our way through here. Drain. That did a lot of damage. Okay. Pile up, slap a save. And we can save state. And then we can turn the music back on. Go ahead and switch scenes here. That up for me. And hope I'm not making a horrible mistake. So let's see here. Electrode, Pink Urchin, Mudsdale, Spurpomot, Dustox for Decavolt, Henry for Belly Bolt, Ursaluna for Manectric, and you to get rid of the terrain. Ugh! Alright. Nothing to it but to do it. Which gives us just enough damage to take it out with an Electro Ball. But it does switch into the Big Volt. Pretty expected there. Gonna be going for Bug Buzz. We just swapped into Dustox. Up, and we'll go ahead and Toxic since it does have Roost. That way, that's one less thing to worry about, it just roosting up a whole bunch, as it decided to do this immediately. And then we can outspeed. I'm gonna go ahead and go for Might. We outspeed it. Okay, I didn't realize that. Eat up a Mud Shot. Now we don't have speed. Go ahead and actually gonna Moonlight again. That should bring us back to full. Toxic is taken away. Now we can go ahead and Sludge Bomb. We are +1. This toxic does not quite take it out. But between the next Sludge Bomb and Toxic is Gunzo. I am baffled at how useful that was. So much so that I'm contemplating staying in here. Dustox into the Belly Bolts. Yeah, I think I just stay in and Toxic. most damage it can do to me is parabolic charge, which we do have the electric terrain up. But we still take that just fine. Yeah, just go for some damage here. Go ahead and eat our berry. And we'll just kind of wait it out a little bit. He does have the Electromorphos's boost there, but I think we're still fine. I don't know how much that boosts it, and I don't see a thing on the damage calcs to like activate that. Interesting. But we are no longer in terrain, so turn that off. So we're plenty safe. We'll just go ahead and sludge bomb again. Ooh, maybe we're not plenty safe. Why did that deal so much damage? Oh, the Electromorphosis. Duh. Good thing we weren't in terrain anymore, because we'd have just died. Why is there not... I do not see a thing on the damage calcs for that. It's gonna go for parabolic charge again. We can just go out to Eric. And we eat that up just fine. And we can Mega Drain. Get that little bit of damage back. Electric is definitely going to go for Flame Burst. We did get the attack raise. Do we live one and stay in? Electric. A crit can take us out. I wish I had an author right now. Because I kind of want to stay in and not have to deal with the extra Intimidate coming in. But I also don't want to get crit killed. So I think I just have to take the -1 here. Two mons down. Yeah, Flame Burst. Beat that up pretty well. Go ahead and high horsepower. Yeah, because of the -1 we don't get the one-hit kill. But we can finish it off there. Expecting Palmont here, yep. Probably going for Drain Punch here. I think we just have to go to Maggie, unfortunately. I would like a safer switch. Did go for Ice Punch, so glad we have the Yachi. Although that puts us in a incredibly bad situation, since the Yachi's already gone now. Now we have no item. We are at 95. Ice Punch crit does not take us out. So we high horsepower, we eat this up. And this should take it out. Oh, it's got Focus Ash, of course. Forgot about that. It's gonna be Ice Punch again. Does Ambi Bomb take it? Who did we not bring here? Alucha. Ambi, Palm, Link Set, 34. We are Adamant. Oh, wait, no, we don't. We set up the Psychic Surge, we can't fake out it. But we do outspeed by 1. This is the Pomot. Yeah, we eat up the Ice Punch pretty well. And then 93, 92. We do outspeed. And probably just U-turn. If he drain punches for some reason, he got me. But yeah, Ice Punch definitely made the most sense there. And U-turn. The Electric Surge will come back up, and then we can take it out with the Electric Ball. So, Ambi Palm definitely came in handy there. The only other thing that I could have done there, I mean, it was going for Ice Punch every time. Swapping into this wouldn't have been great. But we do have the Yachi, so I guess, yeah, it probably would have been fine. Overall, that went pretty smoothly, I dare say. And do some level ups. I don't think I have anything that evolves other than... Oh, we don't have Gooby in this run. That must have been the last run. Yeah, we don't have anything that evolves yet. Because you're 45, I think. No, you're 44. You do evolve. Awesome. I will absolutely take Flygon. But no other evolutions. Go ahead and I'm gonna shut off the audio there because I'm gonna be speeding through all of this. Okay, that is playing. It's just kind of quiet there for a second. Sandstorm, I don't care for right now. Big Attack, I don't care for right now. Hyper Beam, I don't care for right now. I just want to see my Flygon. Dragon Claw, sure. Dragon Breath. And what did we end up with on you? We went from Torrent to Blaze? Really? Are we serious? Adaptability I will absolutely take every day of the week. Pile up and work on leveling up everybody else. Bug Buzz is better than the Silverwind. I cannot believe how good Dustox was on that. it basically took out 2 Mons by itself. Didn't quite take out the Belly Bolt, but that Toxic went crazy into it. Flame, no. Nasty Plot, no. Last Resort, no. Not right now. Maybe later. Nasty Plot could be not Nasty Plot. The Last Resort could be potentially good on it later on. Okay, still no Leaf Storm there. The next fight is the annoying one that you can't predict anything that they're going to go for. Head and run and get Flash real quick. And rest that I always forget about. Oh, excuse me. Okay. That back. I already talked to him. Why are you still here? Okay, alright. So the next fight is... Nope, not rivals, mini-bosses. Smeargle, Spenda, Sneasel, and Lipar. There is essentially no chance of outspeeding the Smeargle. Let's see here, so Choice Scarf's got it at 133. You actually outspeed it. That's kind of wild. Do you take it out in one shot is the question. Electro Hisui at 44. Into the Smeargle. Caitlyn at 42. We can go Giga Drain instead of Mega Drain with the Miracle Seed. Does not one-shot it. What else do we have? Is Shockwave better than Electro Ball for this instance? Shockwave is the exact same as Electro Ball. What about, I think Flash is also 60. Seed as Adamant, no shot. bolt switch as modest with the magnet. Probably doesn't do it. Yeah, no. Okay. Now the question is, do I just do that and run a Aka berry? Instead? And then just go crazy with the Giga Drains. We'll be healing back pretty much everything that's dealt to us. Spinda at 42. Let's create. It's Dragon Ascent. And it's close combat. No, probably not the best way to go. Does Haxorus's first impression with the silver powder take care of the Smeargle at 42? No. Okay. You get first impression. And would that be any better since it's stab? You do get first impression. We'll do that over double kick. Okay. Low kicks, Sebi, 44, into Smeargle at 42. We go first impression, we go adamant, and we go silver powder. So that first impression does take it out. Go ahead and make you adamant. And give you the silver powder. So, adamant, silver powder, cheek pouch. Not that that does anything. Okay, so Smeargle immediately off the field. The Dragon Ascent does the most. We've got Spinda at 42. We had B create Dragon Ascent and Close Combat. Okay, so we don't want to stay in on the Spinda. We can give you U-turn because you outspeed. Okay. Get a little bit of chip damage there. Plunge for now. Especially since Spinda's got Contrary, I don't want to accidentally raise its attack. So that is the first 2 turns, anyhow. And then we go into I honestly feel like Sigilith isn't bad for this. Let's plug you in and see where we're at. At 44 against the Spinda. At 42. We create. We have Dragon Ascent. And we have Close Combat. Not great, but we can do plus defense minus attack. It's really not that bad. You have Work Drive, which does nothing for you. And we can honestly just leave you with the Citrus. Or, oh, you have the Twisted Spoon right now. Do we want to see here? Vesper Wing. Twisted Spoon. We can give you Reflect as well instead of Light Screen. Nope, it's in your move pool. Did not put it in the party. We want it bold. It's already got the Twisted Spoon, and we want to have it relearn Reflect. Over Light Screen. And I think you pretty much handle the Spinda from there. We can also give you Roost. Over probably Air Cutter. That way we can Tailwind and outspeed the Sneasel. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. And then I'll grab... I don't know that it works like this, but I also... Oh, close combat though. Really don't want to put you in front of a close combat. But I don't know how assist really works. The primary one you're afraid of is the Dragon Ascent. We can give you the Flying Berry. Or actually, let me look at Obstagoon, see if... Okay, I don't have Obstagoon on here. Obstagoon blank at 44 against Lipard. Caitlin at 40. Close combat. Dragon Ascent. And B create. If we go Chopple. Then we should be fine. We can even go Impish, which I think it already is. And I think you can probably learn Brick Break. Okay, you are careful, so we do need to change that. Impish. Okay. And then give you... Because I really want to find out if the assist is just completely nullified because of the Prankster ability. But I want to do it safely. Chopple, Impish, Round Eyes. Let's see if you can get Brick Break. Yes. Do that over Seed Bomb. And let's see here. Lauren takes out the Smeargle. U-turns into Sigalith. Sigalith sets up Reflect. And then a Tailwind. And then starts Esper Winging. And then we'll just grab some bulky backup. And that should be pretty much fine. Rare candies, that's what I was doing. You do get gravity, which I thought you did. Psychic is actually probably less than Esper Wing, now that I think about it. Or, more than Esper Wing, I mean. Okay. Let me just double check that. Yeah, it is. Yes, Esper Wing is high crit, but it's not like we have super luck or anything. I'd rather go with the little bit of extra damage and lower their spadef. Okay. I think this is definitely the most comfortable I've been for this fight. We'll see if it goes as expected, though. Because a lot of the fights have not been going as planned. They've been going fine. I haven't had any real issues, but they have definitely not been going as expected. U-turn. Well, that was a bad swap. Okay. We'll go to you. Nice. Ooh. Ooh, that's gross. Paramosa, you're problematic. Overwind, we eat that up. High kick. And we should outspeed and psychic you. Okay. Glad I was as high of a level as I am for that fight, because that would have been a pain otherwise. Ah! We can U-turn and go to Uwe. High horsepower. And crunch. Hey, Piplup has Perish Body. Something to keep an eye out for. Oh, for crying out loud. Why did I run through that? I know that running pulls them to you. Sealift again. And psychic. And psychic. Yeah, I am very, very glad that I am leveled up for these fights, because they are... Oh, we're in psychic terrain, that was dumb. Alrighty... Okay. Files, what I was after there. And we can go ahead and get ourselves a new encounter for the first time today. Ooh, nice! I think that might immediately evolve to... Come on, stay in the ball. Stay in the ball. Please. You're doing the triple jiggle. Come on. You like Great Balls better than Ultra Balls for some reason? Come on, you're making no progress here. There we go. Alrighty, let's see if we do get to evolve that immediately real quick. 45, we do not. We do not get ourselves Golden Go until after Erica. Bit of a bummer, but it's fine. That back on, and Bile back up. guess we'll go ahead and swap back to this sound. And we go ahead and first impression. Goes into Sneasel. We do not outspeed the Sneasel, so unfortunately our plan here is all sorts of messed up now. If we just go to Maggie though, Maggie should eat up any of the hits just fine. CC. And we'll take another one, but our high horsepower will take it out. This one should eat up a little bit better since it's resisted. Yeah, plan went straight out the window. Spend go ahead and go to the cigarette. I think we should eat that one up decently well. Yep. Defenses go up. We'll go ahead and we will reflect. I don't have to worry about tailwinding anymore since we already got rid of the Sneasel. So we'll just go ahead and Psychic. Dragon Ascent. This could end up being a pretty long fight here. Psychic again. Close combat. We'll roost. That up. Still at the reflect, I do believe. Maybe I can't see that. I guess I can't see that. We'll go ahead and Psychic. Dragon Ascent. There, reflect went away, so we'll put that back up. Psychic. And Psychic. Roost. And Psychic. Okay, life heart comes out. I'm gonna go ahead and swap. And we're going to see immediately whether or not. Yeah, so the assist is completely nullified, which is just crazy. We're going for break, super effective into this miracle. Should do a lot, if not kill. Didn't quite kill. I'm also not afraid of it close combating me. Because we took the life hearts close combat, and life hearts significantly better. So we'll just finish her up there. Life heart comes in, can't do anything. We just break away. Okay. Not too shabby. Go ahead and turn that back on. Probably going to be doing a good bit of the speed up, and I don't want to listen to the popping sounds there, here and there. First down. I don't think anybody else does anything. Okay. Okay, so you can go ahead and have you relearn false swipe. Try to make this next one simple and easy. I am really starting to get hungry. Turn that back off. My boy! I am legitimately in the process of making him. I'll be right back. making him. I 3D printed him, put a couple layers, got them all glued together, put a couple layers of primer on. I need to do a bunch of sanding and painting, but it's coming along and I'm super excited. It's my boy. I love him. Not as much as I love Gliscor, but I love Hydrapple. Okay, so we will go ahead and false swipe. I don't believe Hydrapple gets anything that could hurt it. Ooh, that did considerably more to me than I had anticipated. Okay, thank you for staying in the wall. You really scared me with that dragon breath. Yeah. I need a good name here. Hector. You're Hector. My boy. PC, let's see what we're working with here. Magic Guard. Not too shabby. Let's see what other abilities we got. Anchor Shell. Those are both solid. Solid moves, or abilities. Dragon Pulse, absolutely. I'm glad it was Dragon Breath, not Dragon Pulse before. Might have been problematic. Wreck over. Probably just over growth for now. Energy Ball. Over Bullet Seed. Substitute. Not right now, but good. Good potential. Protect, recover, substitute. That's kind of gross, and I love it. Okay. So don't give me something that can one-shot my Haxorus here, please. That would be appreciated. Sobble. I think I have Inteleon already. I'm gonna catch it, and I can just release it here momentarily if need be. But I think I do have Inteleon already. Yeah, I have Inteleon here, so you get to go away. Have fun at the farm. Evil. Yeah. That's a pretty bad one. That is a nice, very nice name for Thievul. Tammy in Parks and Tammy 2? Tammy 1? It was Tammy 1. Parks and Rec. She's a snake. The one that delivered Ron. Swift Swim. Okay, that's definitely usable. With that, you would pretty much outspeed most things. And Bull Rush. Bull Rush is probably better. Definitely better in most scenarios, but probably just better overall. I've got some really cool mons in this box. It started out terribly with the Raticate and the Unpheasant. Oh, I did. Okay. Sorry, Connie, I wasted your time. Did not mean to do that. But you can have fun at the farm. What I wanted to do was that. And let's just make sure everybody is leveled up properly. All good to go. Of course, you're okay, you do have Stomping Tantrum. Okay. Get out, and Dragon Claw, get out. I am likely going to be speeding through the entirety of Rock Tunnel here. I have zero interest in spending a bunch of time in here. I was wasted a few seconds getting the revive. Grassy Surge. Probably should have gone for First Impression there, but whatever. Big Tantrum. Loving the mellow music I've got playing in the back. A very good choice for today's stream. Intro, yes. Love me some Skeledirge. Dragon Claw, I guess. Okay. And definitely don't care what move we go for you. Oh, that's annoying. Good thing I got this. Tantrum. Dragon Claw. Desolate Land Rattata. I don't think there was anything. Yeah, nothing of importance there. Definitely want to get Rock Slide though. There. Dragon Claw. You lived. That's wild. Speed. I really wish that they did more with Marshadow. I really feel like it should have like a second form. Because it's just adorable. Like, I feel like it should have like a cool form too, like Hoopa. File up, just I don't know what my PP situation's like. You are very First Impression should deal you. Dragon Claw. And Dragon Claw. Man, Gen 9's got so many good mods. I love Veluza too. Feel like overall Gen 9 just kind of hit with the mons that they made. Tantrum. Okay. Yay! Awesome. So now we can start getting encounters. We can still get an encounter here because we did have the first egg we didn't hatch in the normal spot because it was dupes. It was a Tigersa. So we get canned fish here. Duat. Okay, I'm okay with that. I get the choice, which is nice. I'm glad that it wasn't Samurott. We can choose. Although the regular Samurott is a steel type, so either way you go is really good. We got Darren. Darren the Duat. Okay. Don't think it's supposed to be snowing here anymore. Might want to save just in case anything weird is happening. Okay. And be here. How do we choose how you evolve is my question. You have stamina. 36 depending on time of day, so it's probably nighttime for the Hisuian. I feel like going Hisuian's probably better just solely for its signature move. I don't even remember what that's called. I'm just gonna make the executive decision that we're going Hisuian and do that real quick. Time changer to night. And if I'm incorrect, then we end up with the other one. Whoops. But I would imagine that nighttime gives us the Hisuian. That only makes sense to me. We got the Syrian variant, Ceaseless Edge, we will absolutely take the water gun. And we'll level you up the rest of the way just because Night Slash will take that as well. And we have ourselves a Protosynthesis Samurott. Great. And I don't think we have another bit. Protosynthesis and Orichalcum Pulse is crazy. I think it's actually kind of worth having it as Orichalcum Pulse because it does increase its attack, and then we just won't have any water type moves, I guess. Yeah, boosts attack by 30% in the sun. So I mean, it's not Desolate Land. We can still run a water type move. It's just not going to be as good. Interesting. Yep, we'll just hold on to it for right now. It's leveled up. 'Tis fine. There's no warning. Goodbye. Up and get our next encounter here. Palpitude. I do love Seismitoad. It is really bad though. It's a really bad mon. And I forgot to name it. I was clicking through too quickly. go ahead and get ourselves the seismitoad real quick. I will still give it a P name in remembrance of it being a palpitoad. I would most definitely not be upset if they buffed it in some way in this game, but I kind of doubt it. Seismitoad's not cool enough to most people to warrant buffing it. We do have water compaction. Not bad. And we have stalwart. Probably just water compaction. Nickname. Penny. Oh, you know what? I had it on the wrong time of day. Doesn't necessarily matter. And I definitely have not been checking the dex nav, but I think we're kind of late enough in to where I don't care quite so much anymore. Because we'll be getting them in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more of the serious battles. Which I guess I probably should still be checking, because that's kind of a lot. But we made it this far without even thinking about the leftovers. Shock. Mind if I do? We got, I think, Iron Tail here. Yeah. So, oh, it was off. Alright. Zoroark. I do love you as well. We have ourselves Zoe. Protean. I'm pretty sure you get a pretty solid pool of moves with pretty decent type diversity. So I think that's pretty not bad. Pretty much has to be pretty not bad because that's all you get. Okay, let's go ahead and get our loaded dice. We don't care about the Eevee because it's the same as the one that we got before, which I don't remember what it was, but yeah, it's the Hisuian fight. Okay. Load up on eggs as soon as I clear out the party. good for the moment. Dump them all out here. Hopefully we don't end up with too many dupes. We got quite a bit last time we made it this far. It was a little annoying, but it is what it is. Okay. So we'll go ahead. We kept one in the party. For the Celadon counter. Ooh! I like Alolan Vulpix. I like Vulpix in general, but I really like Alolan. That makes me want to grab the ones that we need items for, which I think is just those two. Yeah. So let's go get an Ice Stone and a Dusk Stone real quick. And let's check out what we've got for these two. Immediately gets Moonblast. Nice. Immediately gets Freeze Dry. Nice. Nasty Plot. Ice Beam. Ice Shard. Fuse Ray. Safeguard. Alrighty. Luna, what are we working with here? Guts, that's terrible for you. Steadfast. It is an ability. And we also, that's a rare candy, have Clear Body. Which I guess is better than Guts. And no effect on you. Okay. At this juncture, I will come over here. And grab some other mons. Just in case. And we'll get this encounter here. Or actually, you know what? I'm going to hatch one here instead. Just to avoid sand shenanigans. Well, I guess I should have just encountered something. We got Gabby. Brisk. And nothing. Cool. Super helpful. Go ahead and get Fly and do a wing beat real quick. I know there used to be a sweep with Crobat on Erica, I do not know if that is on the current update. So I'll probably have to do a little bit of research on that. Grab Psychic. And get ourselves some of the dream patches. Okay. All good there. Then anything else I need to do in this town? Just hatch an egg, I think. Get Chef Dente off my screen. That was quick. Well, dupes. Not what I wanted. Have fun at the farm. At least this one's taking a few seconds. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. I feel like there's plenty of use cases for you. Maybe not for Erica, but I will definitely take a Diancie. What else do you have? Anything? Grab the dream patches and move them up front as well. Okay, so it's just the quick feet or whatever it was that you had, which is fine. Not a big deal. I mean, your primary thing is your defenses and your fairy typing, so your ability really doesn't matter too much. Go ahead and make our way over yonder. The egg is not in the bag. Okay. And get our... I think this is our last encounter before Erica. Well, before several... Oh, wait, no, we can do Lavender Tower still. Alright. I don't really know much about you. I just know you exist. Danny... I actually don't even know what type you are. Water grass. Feline prowess. Probably not amazing. Actually, no, that's amazing on you. Oh my. You are going to be so good. Incredibly slow. You're going to go crazy into Sabrina if we make it that far. That's crazy. So we'll go ahead and fly back and get ourselves some more eggs real quick, because I need to get one for the Lavender Tower still. Okay. Yeah, I think really the next best one for the Feline Prowess would have been Electra. Probably the best one that I have would have been the Electrode. that could have been unfortunate. Then I'll play and fly on back. And we... Let's go! Let's go! Absolutely! I will take that right before... This is the last encounter before Erica. Let's go! We got Franklin. We get the sweep. Let's go. We immediately are leveling you up. And I don't care about your moves right now. We will fix them later. I just care about getting you up to a Talonflame. You are exactly what we need for both Erica and Chuck. Let's see what we're working with. We got Simple, Brisk, Pill, Nothing, and Dream Patch. Motor Drive. I'll take that. That's definitely not a bad ability to have on a flyer. Let's go, dude. Okay, so we know exactly what we're doing for Erica now. I think at this juncture, I'm going to go ahead and fly on back and then just go through all of the Pokemon on in the PC, just with the Dex thing, and go ahead and make note of everybody for myself for later. Okay. We have an amazing box. I am so happy with how we're sitting right now. Go ahead and switch to that, and just so you can look at the next one, I don't think we're doing it today. I think I'm probably going to check out all of the abilities and then call it a day. But at least this way you can see what we're working with here. So, Exorus. I did not need to open that. So we're going to go Exorus. Yep, that pops up just fine. We have Exorus, Unseen Fist, Weak Armor, and Snow Warning. Snow Warning's not great for it, but could definitely be used at some point. Chandelier. We have Guts. We have Clear Body. Luna. Justified. Luna. Justified. Refrigerate. And Sweet Veil. Okay. And just because I'm curious, Luna Blood Moon would have had Stalwart. Talon Flame we already looked at, but I already forgot. Frisk and Motor Drive. Okay, and then we can get out of that, and everybody else is in this box, so we don't really need to click on them anymore. Pheasant. Oh, they actually get different abilities. As one, which as one is it? Grimnay. Pheasant. Yeah, definitely did not realize they got different abilities. There's one. Leaf. Guard. And electric surge. Eradicate. Swarm, magic bounce, and heat proof. Delmise, Savvy. Sipper, Eline, Prowess, and Perish Body. Almost always Feline Prowess, but Perish Body could actually be super useful at times. I guess I'll go ahead and put in Arctibax. Steam Engine Protein. Okay. I'm not going to bother typing it out because it's going to evolve. Inteleon, Prankster, and Stalwart. Electrode, Isui, Contrary, Cheek Pouch, and Stamina. Stamina could be decent since we can like Giga Drain. Dustox, which was crazily useful in the Surge fight. I honestly don't have any idea what else my answer could have been for that Megavolt. Flygon. lightning rod is obviously usually not useful, but could be in some double battles, I don't know. Ambi Palm. Stamina. Psychic Surge. And Water Bubble. Lucha. We already knew heavy metal and drought. But we also have intimidate, which is actually kind of fire. Not gonna bother looking at Gimme Ghoul. Arctozolt. Multi-scale technician and grass pelt. Okay. Gigalith. As unaware, solid rock makes sense, and chlorophyll. Which it's probably still outspeed even with the double. Starmie. Battle. Armor. Comatose. And Unnerve. Okay. Next up, we got Crobat. Crobat has Fluffy, Competitive, and Mummy. Evil. Swift, Swim, and Parasitic Waste. Which I have no idea what that does. Attacks that poison also drain. Interesting. I kind of doubt it gets anything that can take advantage of that. Unless it gets like maybe Poison Jab. High Drapple. Okay, so we already saw everything that it can get. Finger Shell and Magic Guard. Seismitude. Stalwart. Water Compaction. And Reckless. Jolteon. Intimidate and Protean. Both incredible abilities. especially the Protean, since it outspeeds a whole lot. Iron Moth should only have the one ability, yes. Because we can't get it anyways. Let's see what it had. Stalwart, Soul Heart, and Water Compaction. Kind of glad that we didn't. That's not crazy. Instead, well, yeah. They both aren't crazy because Orca Compulse and Photosynthesis is so wild. Samurott, Orichalcum, Pulse, Photosynthesis, and Quick Draw. Could go Quick Draw, Quick Claw. Obstagoon. Compound Eyes, Sandstream, and Rocky Payload. Which I guess Rocky Payload could be potentially useful in some scenarios, but it's almost always Compound Eyes. Zoroark was just Protean, which we already knew. And since we can't get it anyways, let's check out what the other one is. Kisui, Synchronize. I think we actually ended up with the better of the two. Greedent, Brisk, and Comatose. Mudsdale. Man, your abilities suck. Truant. Very late. Emergency. Exit. Ninetales, Alola, Steadfast, and Sample. Don't mind if I do. We know we get a nasty plot. Do you get anything to speed? Get agility from breeding, but we don't have access to that for a while. Okay, so that's awesome. Let's check out the other Ninetales just because. Super Luck and Guts. Super Luck actually could have been kind of cool. Diancie, we already looked at, but I don't remember his Quick Feet. Low Kicks, Sebi, Sturdy, and Cheek Pouches all. check out the other low kicks just because. Triage. There is no doubt in my mind you get leech life. Triage leech life would have been absolutely insane. Oh, that's a bummer. Like, I'm glad that we got this low kicks, but triage life or leech life would have been crazy. Sigalith, which has actually been pretty great. Cork Dry Bones on Effect Spore, probably go Effect Spore. In the future when we go to use it. Bone Zone and Effect Spore. Alrighty. We didn't check out the original Delmias. Let's check what it had to, just because. Bulletproof. That might have actually been kind of fire. Let me look here at Team Rocket. Maybe not. Probably not. I'm glad we got this heavy one. Okay. When all done with that, go back to here. When do you evolve? 54. That won't be till after. It's either after Geo 2 or after the Marowak. Geo 2. Okay, so it's after the Marowak. I think. I would assume, based on the levels here. Because it might even be after Geo 1. Yeah, I think it is after Geo 1. I think it goes up to 56 after Geo 1, and 58 after the Marowak. Or something like that. So we're not far from having ourselves a Baxcalibur. And then we're really not far from having a Gimmighoul. Do I want to do a quick setup with Talonflame and just get Erica out of the way so I can see what the Gimmighoul is? Kind of not. I kind of want to have that prepped and ready to go, and we can, beginning of the next stream, knock out Erica, knock out Chuck, and then take on the Rocket Hideout in the game corner. Oh, I think is probably a good plan for tomorrow. But I've been going for quite a while today. I can't tell how long because the live button here kind of got all messed up. But I've been on for a good hot minute. We took on Bugsy, SSN, and Surge, and then guess we really didn't get a lot accomplished, but we got a lot of encounters. We got things prepped and ready for a couple of quick and easy fights. Hopefully the ones in the game corner aren't too bad. I don't have, off the top of my head, solid thoughts for any of them. But we do have access to a good chunk of comatose, so I'm really not that afraid of the Hypno, to be honest. Provided what we have out there, one of our comatoses is Starmie, who probably doesn't outspeed. Maybe it does. I have no idea what Aerodactyl's speed is off the top of my head. That would be you right here. Has a 130 speed. Aerodactyl is so fast. That's crazy. So yeah, there's no way we outspeed. But it also doesn't really do much anything to us from the looks of things. We can go like plus defense. Although the Hypno has dark type moves. Never mind. Probably not a great move there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I'm pretty much ready to get dinner. I haven't eaten since breakfast, so it is time to call it a day. Who knows? I might get on later tonight, like 6:37 or something. I don't know. We'll see. I am really enjoying this run, so there's a potential there. But for right now, we're gonna call it quits for today. If I'm not on tonight, I will definitely be back tomorrow, and we can hit it hard. Slap a save state, and I'll go ahead and peel out. We'll all say